Perfectionism kills your performance. I've seen this so many times with the athletes I've been working together with over the years. The ones that tended to be perfectionists struggled the most. But if you want to be really successful, you need to overcome perfectionism. Welcome to today's video. My name is Steven and I help athletes become mentally strong and successful. In today's video, I want to share some quick tips with you how you can overcome your perfectionism so that you can get the best out of yourself. And in case you think, well, some quick tips, that's nice, but I need some professional help, feel free to click on the TidyCal link in the video description and book a free call with me, and I can show you how I can help you in the long run with your perfectionism. So when talking about perfectionism, we need to clarify one thing right away. Perfectionism is an illusion. So why is that? Perfectionism means actually that we achieve, let's say, a top level of 100% every day. Is that realistic? Certainly not. Just have a quick look at a scribble I created today. Just to give you an overview. Imagine you're an athlete and you're working on your skills every day. Okay, so we have the days, day 1, day 2, day 3, and so on. You won't be able to reach the same level every single day. That's just not realistic. But when talking about perfectionism, it's important for us to understand it's not reaching 100% every single day, which is simply unrealistic. It's about having the attitude or let's say the mindset. I'll do my best to get as close as possible to reach the 100%. So, and you see on this let's say chart here what it looks like actually, what's realistic. So at one day maybe you reached, let's say, 88%. The next day you reach maybe only 75%. You felt a little bit tired, or you just you were not able to concentrate properly. Then the day after it was much better. You reached, wow, it was really good. You say maybe it was 90%, and so on and so forth. And you see, in the end, it's about the process. That's it. So in the end, it's about progress. We want to see some development, that we improve on our skills, that we improve mentally, that we improve physically, that we improve technically, that we improve with our strategy, tactics. That's what it's about. So it's about progress, and it's not about perfectionism. This is simply impossible. When you think about some sports, let's say, for example, in soccer or tennis, golf, all these sports, when you have a close look at it, do the superstars, the best of the best, do they actually achieve 100% every day when you watch them? I mean, look at the statistics of a tennis match, for example. At the end of the match, maybe which lasted 2 hours or 3 hours, you can see unforced errors or forced errors. And with the unforced errors, you might see something like 20, 30, maybe even more unforced errors. And still the player managed to win. And that's the key, actually. So when talking about perfectionism, it's important to us that we understand it's not realistic and that mistakes are absolutely normal, and they help us to get even closer to the, let's say, 100%. So we can actually say perfectionism is an illusion. And when talking about mistakes, I really mean it. Embrace your mistakes even. This might sound a little bit weird to you, but it's important that you appreciate your mistakes because they show you where you can still improve and enhance your level. Ask yourself when identifying some mistakes, what did I do? What could I have done better? What am I going to do differently tomorrow or in the next competition? So don't blame yourself for making mistakes. Just turn it around and say, okay, I identified this mistake, and I have the awareness that I need to do it differently the next time. Then write it down That's something I highly recommend. Write it down. What did I do good? What did I do well? And what could I have done better? And then try to do this the next day or with the next competition. Try to improve this specific point the next time and see how it works. And keep going. Don't give up, even if it shouldn't work straight away. When we learn new things, it just takes its time, and nobody can tell you how long it's going to take. Don't compare yourself with others that might, maybe some of your teammates are working on the same topic, let's say, and you have the feeling they do it much better than you. Don't worry, just keep working on the process, keep trying to improve, and in the long run you're going to see you will be improving, you will be progressing, and then you will have what we have on here. You will see the line is going slowly but steadily. It's going up towards in direction of, let's say, 100%. So it's about having a pros mindset, and that means focusing on the progress, focusing on your skills and what you can still improve, and then work on them, on your skills, instead of simply looking at, oh, this is a mistake and I did it wrong, and this was bad and this was great. No, it's not that way. It doesn't work that way. So it's about, okay, you've done this really well. That's great, perfect. So keep doing it. But when you identify something you need to work on, focus on the process, focus on repetition, until you improve the way you want to have it, or until you see progress and improvement. That's all it is, actually. So don't blame yourself for making mistakes. Learn from your mistakes and then work on them. And then when it comes down to working on yourself, improving, training, being diligent, being consistent, this will all bring you towards, let's say, some kind of perfectionism, but we'll never reach it. As I said, it's impossible to be perfect every single day. You might have the feeling one day, well, today was unbelievable, very close to being perfect or performing perfectly. But the next day might be the exact opposite, and you'll be frustrated when you think this is a normal benchmark now for me, this almost reaching 100%. So also make sure that you create the right mindset, and work with mantras or affirmations like my clients do. This could be something like, I'll do my very best. And that's actually all you can do. And then you will come as close as possible to reach the 100% or perfectionism. So when you have a training session tomorrow, maybe, and before you start the training, you tell yourself, okay, today I'm gonna do my very best. And that's all you can do. I mean, you can't do any better than do it the best. So afterwards, there's no reason why you should blame yourself. But of course, it would be bad if you had to admit after training, actually, I didn't do my best today. I gave up. I was negative. I didn't have a good mindset. I was blaming myself all the time, or I was blaming maybe the outside world, and because I was so frustrated and unhappy with my level. Forget about that. When you tell yourself before training or a competition, today I'm gonna do my very best, and you repeat this even during training and during the competition, that's all you can do. And afterwards, you can tell yourself, there's nothing more I can do, or there's nothing more I could have done. And then that's it. You have created a pros mindset. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching this video. It was great to have you here. In case you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share the content also with others that might be interested. I hope to see you in one of my next videos, and I wish you all the best now with working on your imperfectionism. Bye.